why can't I just say it? And then I am not dealing with a death there. That is not what we want right now. That probably should have been a death, but no. I don't want it to be.
Find your humility. It is appropriate for a trainer of your limited talents. Fight me, bruh. Like, you're all talk. Fight me. Catch these hands. Yeah? Yeah, that's what I thought.
That toad is hench. That core strength. The strength in his fingers. That is a hench toad. He's going. He has no cares. He is going. Ripped. He be very ripped. That he... In a Pearl there was like only 2 fire types. If you didn't start with Chimchar, well, I hope you like Ponyta. Because that's all you're gonna get. Even so, the Elite Four... Oh, what was his name? Flint. He had a Rapidash and Infernape. And then he just had completely other Pokemon. And it really is.
Whoa. Ads put you in the corner now so you don't miss a stream. What? Sorry, what? Ads put me in the corner? Ads should put themselves in the corner. That's what they should be doing. Yeah. Wow on the day. I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore, Yara. That's the thing.
Don't let your kids watch it.
Yeah, don't let anyone watch this because it's terrible. It's gonna be terrible. Like, yeah. Yes. If I move away from it, does it? Is that just a thing that as soon as I get close to it, it just starts spinning up and down? Is that really what it is? Maybe it's because it thinks I'm gonna kill it, the game automatically registers that you typically would kill that to get the butterfly, but it's like, nah, I'm good, I just saw it and it's like, what even?
That's what it is. I'm not awkward stage. Roy. Why? Die, bug. Die, other bug. I like how I'm not killing them. I'm just stunning them. So where's the other one? Oh, that was sad. He got squished. A moment of silence for that bug who we made get squished. That's kind of sad. That was sad. Do that. I mean, it could be a flag. Okay, I see that I now need to put more detail in. Because it's not as obvious as what I thought it was. You know when you just think something's obvious and it's really not? As soon as I put the controller. Nope. It's a fact during when we were playing Friday Night Funkin'. I was like, oh yeah, I'm decent at this game. Proceeds to go play the game that he claimed to be decent at. And is terrible. First it was Clouds, now it's Yoshi. I mean... Whoops, sorry Yoshi, but I hate that I needed to do that. I hate that I needed to do that to recover. It was nice knowing Yoshi, let's be honest. I feel bad. That's what I deserve. Hi Nugget! Wait, did I actually... Yes! Mic's off! Second time in a row. On. Same thing. We get the point. Hey Meg, hey Nugget, how's it going? Hi everyone else, whoever else. Why is my keyboard not working? Where's my phone? I don't know, I don't really care about the last one. Hi, how's it going? How's everyone be? How is the peoples? Yeah, I can't do intros or outros, let's be honest. My intros and outros is just the videos. I'm just feel like, yeah, I just don't know what I'm doing, but I do it. We're doing Mario today. And I'm probably gonna fail at it, but that's just part of the whole thing. That's just part of how this all works. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing good. I love how every time I'm at my desk, everything just shakes. Not even the desk, it's my legs hitting the desk. That's even more worrying. Why am I looking at this screen? Camera's here. Always do that. But yeah, hi. Oh my god, who's that? Are you for real? The things have now got Christmas hats? Oh, that makes sense. It's shells. Makes perfect sense. I'm good, waiting for your friend to come home so he could give you the Super Mario Galaxy 2. Honestly, mood. I still feel Galaxy 2 is better than Galaxy 1. Slightly harder though. Especially when you get to the end game. I would definitely say that. I don't really think we finished Mario Galaxy 2. I think it just got to the stage I had like a massive break or something, and then I didn't go back to it. It felt like too long anyway. That makes sense. It's shells. It does though. It's the hair. It's the hair. Like that's exactly what makes sense to me. It took me a minute, like, oh, who's that? And to be fair, the Christmas hats threw me off because I then thought, oh, does it have a Christmas hat on the emote? Which it didn't. It's my bot thing that does the emote explosion thing. Why is the now playing not showing? There we go, now it is. Yeah, but yeah. I'm just havering on about nonsense here. To be honest, that's probably what I always do. That's just part of this whole thing. It's just, oh, what am I saying? Nobody knows. Nobody cares. But yeah, what was I doing? Going to the game. Mind blank, very fun. So yeah, we can go into the game. I should go over to the game screen before going into the game, because I'm very good at doing that, whereas I'm just like, oh, let's just go into the game. Proceeds to play game, and then bam. Nobody can see anything. So yeah. Audio levels should be fine. Might be a little bit stuttery. I did try and check it. There's a tank. Also, if you disappear, it's because you yeeted yourself to bed. Did you yeet yourself to bed, or did you just crash? Because that's probably the main other question. I appreciate the host, PAA. Galaxy 2 is your childhood memories, and Cosmic Cove Galaxy is fave. Because it gives you chill vibes. Cosmic Cove, Cosmic Cove. I honestly can't say that I remember Cosmic Cove. Ow. I'm a tank. Mario, first person shooter. Coming to Nintendo Switch 20... When was this game? 2016 maybe? I don't know. You're in bed at the I'll get there. You're in bed at the moment, gotta turn lights off and sort through some things. Honestly fair. If you do yeet yourself to sleep, don't be. I won't be offended. I get that everyone sleeps. I get that I often crash on like everyone anyway. Oh, I nailed it. I sniped. I'm gonna snipe all of them. Notice how terrible a sniper I am. Never once did I say I could snipe. I just said I'm gonna snipe. Very much what happened. Where am I even going? Oh, it does motion controls. Potentially would have been helpful. What's up that way? Can I get there? No, probably not. I've probably been that way. Can I do a backflip? Why is that not moving anymore? Probably could have stopped because there's nothing. Ow. Nailed it. Vaguely. Maybe. I don't know. It was World 2, I think, the Planet of Water, and had penguins. Oh! Yes, I remember that one now. That makes more sense. My memory clearly doesn't work as well as it used to either. Whee! Where was I going? Danger. I presume it's this way then. I want that because then I get health back. Oh! Ooh, the slingshot. There'd be a slingshot. That's probably partially useful. Or, you know, I just went the complete wrong way and didn't know about it. Also a valid answer. Am I meant to be going this way? Probably not. Oh wait, I opened a bit and I didn't even go in it. Now that perfectly explains where I'm meant to be going. I just decided let's not go where the game wanted me to go. I need a seed. I like Galaxy 2 more than the first one. I don't know why. Galaxy 2 had better soundtracks. It did. Galaxy 2 had a lot more variety with the... No, did it? I don't even know if Galaxy 2 had more variety with the levels. Where do I get a seed? Oh, you got a seed? No. Wait, maybe I don't need a seed, because it looks like that, not a plant pot. But yeah, Galaxy 2 was... I don't know if it actually was the better game, but to me it definitely was. No, that does want a seed. That's totally a seed. So I'll take us up there. Where do I get the seed? Oh, maybe it's up here. Can I reach that high? I've got to be able to reach that high. Where am I trying to go from here? I don't think this is the correct answer anymore. Although, I have a plan. And it probably won't work. It worked! And I don't think it should have, and I don't think it was meant to. Because, yeah, that totally isn't what I wanted me to do. Is it? I mean, I'm still making progress, right? But I want the purple coins. You can't just show me the purple coins and then... That's totally not how I get to there. Now let's keep going. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, that probably was the wrong way. So where's the seed? Where be the seed? Well, clearly Rafflebot doesn't like it anymore. So I'm gonna have to do that. I just saw that at the corner of my eye and I'm like, why does it not like it anymore? I'll fix that at some point. But I will do that one just now. Okay, we made it here. What do you like? Enter the secret flower field, is that what you used us to get there? Yeah, but where's the seed? Where is the seed? Am I just blind? Probably. I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing. Other than the will. That's valid right now. Pull the lever to receive a seed. After all of that, it was right there. Nah. That's not even funny. Right, hit that before I end up not remembering what I did and trying it again. Because I fell off or something. Because, to be honest, more than likely I will fall off. This probably isn't the right way. But we're here now. And we can't see anything. Oh, a moon. It's not even a moon. Hey, Anne, how's it going? How is Ah! How's second going? Totally didn't nearly just yeet myself off the edge. Ooh, secrets. That's not secrets, that's sad. Oh, I can be Goomba. I remember how this... Whoa, that's a long one. Give me a minute. I remember how, like, a year ago before Christmas, you had a really bad time, so you just took your headphones, laid down on the floor, and for 2 hours, listened to Mario Galaxy 2 soundtracks on full volume. 90 minutes. Honestly, yeah. 30 minutes scrolling Snapchat memories. Honestly, fair. I now don't know where land is. There's land. This looks like something, but I've already been here. It was fun. It does sound fun. That's death. But I feel like there's secrets. There was secrets. Just they wouldn't have let me fall that low if it wasn't secrets. Santa hats now. Oh yeah, they do have Santa hats now. I didn't decide any of this. It just happens. And I have to go with it. I don't know why I feel like I see something there. I probably don't. Oh, what's this way? What's this? Why does it go even lower? Why is there a guy under here? There was people under there, and I'm like, what? He's moving. And then kind of just like up. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I just heard it and I'm like, what? I want the coins, but I don't. But I also just want to see if I can get on the top of that. I totally could get on top of that. And did you just want to see all the Santa hats? Because honestly, that's very much valid. I did parkour, but it was a mistake because I now can't see anything. Let's just jump and hope for the best. Fall. There we go. Right, run away. Yep. Honestly, fair. I feel like I need to do that more often. Is just sit on my OBS screen before going live and just being like, I wonder what is Santa hats look like on every single emote. Or even before I make them. I should always make them fit the hats. Oh my god, they really... They work too well on Cthulhu. Like, they actually work way too well on Cthulhu. And I'm gonna need to see whose dog that is. Because they work really well on whoever's dog that is. No, I want the 3 stack. The 3 stack. Because then the 3 stack can jump on the 2 stack. Ow. Run away, they're gonna kill me. Is there any more Goombas? There's 2 more. Yeet. Nope, nope, nope. Yay! Hi! Hi. What you got? Honestly, whose dog emote is that? All of their emotes are the dog. I love it. I actually love that all of their emotes, well, all apart from one, are that dog. That just makes it even better. She's impressed by your Goomba level. She is, yes. I'm not, because I don't want to fall over. But I want all these coins. They put mystery coins up here and I want them. They just decided to show me one and I'm like, ooh, I need them all. Why would they put purple coins down there? That's not where I need to go, but I want them. I'll get these ones instead. Purple coins there. Okay. I go in parkour. Oh, there was no way that was gonna work. I'm a tank. Oh, that shows what I know about any shooter game. Keep trying to use the triggers rather than the actual button. Ooh, a moon. Why would they hide a moon? Actually, that's such a dumb question. Of course they're gonna hide the moon. Yeah, that... well, maybe one more there, and then I can make it. Also love the spaceship, airship in Galaxy 2. I preferred the observatory, I am gonna say that. But at the same time, the spaceship in Mario Galaxy 2 just kinda made a bit more sense. Like, if they'd done it the other way around, I feel like it would have also made a bit more sense. What's that way? Oh, nah, there's tiny platforms. Why would they do that? Unless it's for me to nearly fail and somehow recover. Nope. Why would they do this? How are you meant to get here, like... unless you're meant to get here by actually doing what I'm doing, but at the same time, I don't think that would be the case. And I don't even think this is the way I'm meant to be going. But hey, there's a... I was about to call it a star. To be honest, I was going to call it a coin. But it's a moon. Where does that take me? Okay, you know what? Actually, that's not as far away as I thought it was. Whee! Parkour! We did the parkour, all the parkour. Okay, run. What are those? What are those, and why do I feel like there's a secret over there? You want to run around the woods? Honestly, fair. The woods in this kind of do look... Actually, if we look down... I don't know. The trees in... Actually, I'm just going to compare them to Pokemon trees, let's be honest. The trees in this game, for coming out before Pokemon, just look a lot better. Yeah, the observatory gives more of a home vibe, but the spaceship's more fun. Yeah, that's true. That's very much true. I agree with that. But yeah, hi, Peter. How's it going? How you doing? Scary down there. Oh, is it? Yeah. I know what you're trying to... Wait, should I be a Goomba stack? I feel like... Ow. I feel like I should be a Goomba stack. Love how I knew. They just put too many Goombas for me not to be a Goomba stack. And it's like, nah, I'm gonna have to be a Goomba stack. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing okay. Ah, okay. Goomba jump. Okay, I don't think I'm meant to be a Goomba here. Run. Run. Is it spaceship or Google's? Oh, it's a starship. Yeah, it's Starship Mario. That's what it was. Ooh, stuff. Stuff. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the platform. Is there another one? Oh, there is another one. Okay. That's fine. Oh, nah. Nah. That got me. I was like, oh no. But it's fine. We're not dead yet. Can I just like... Oh, why would they just stop? And sorry, I've still not got them working again. I can't remember if you were here last time when I said that they're turned off. Or when I said it in the Discord that they turned off. Yeah, sorry, I've turned them off. But what's this way? Why does that look like more secrets? Ah, but you thought about it in your head. I did think about it in my head. That is true. I knew exactly what happened in my head. And I saw it. Because I don't actually remember which one's which anymore. But I do remember... Ah! Ooh, that's a hidden bit. Hidden. There was a hole in the wall. Run! Ah! I made it. Too much speed. Meme successful. It was successful. Try me. You failed. Oh, what was up there? No. No. Aww. Any other secrets that I apparently missed the first time round? No, I don't see any yet. Ooh. It's a smaller... Ah! Oh, nah. Ow. I'm not dealing with that. Nope, I'm not agile enough. Tanks are not agile enough to avoid fire. I would have liked up there. Ah! No, that really got me. I think I should just, yeah, accept it. How can they make the jump, but when you hat, you can't? That's actually valid. How can they make it, but I can't? They do be using hacks. And I missed too much there. I didn't want to not come back. So it's like, okay, let's just not. Right, what is this? And how do I get to it? Okay. That... I mean, I want to shoot it because it looks like the shooty wall. Oh, it comes to me. That's fine. That's probably the end. I mean, I don't think it's the end anymore. I think that was a hidden one. Because this game be doing that sometimes. Basically grew up with Super Mario Galaxy. You remember about your Wii and when your brother was 8. Honestly, yeah. I think it was my brother had Mario Galaxy, most of them. And then I was just like, okay. I was given the controller that didn't actually get plugged in. And was like, oh cool, oh no, actually in Mario Galaxy I had the star. I was the star. Because in Mario Galaxy you actually did get a controller. There was actually a 2-player capabilities. I forgot about that. I was the little star that was able to help. Although, to be honest, if you ask my brother, I'd not be helpful. I know the hindrance. Let's be honest. That's probably exactly how he felt about it. Right. Let's try it without them. Right, where's my coins? Missed it. But we're getting somewhere. Maybe. Where is it? Right, there we go, we got it. Tank, I'm coming to... Ah! Okay, tank's here. Alright, let's go. Where are we going now? What way? Oh, that's a lot of tanks. I can't snipe. Especially not when I have to keep moving or I'll die. And now it makes me think you guys would end up wanting to see me play like a bullet, whatever those shooter bullet-y game things are. Whereas everything's happening. And you have to not get hit by anything or you die. I feel like that's something you guys would want to see. And I hate that my brain thinks that now. Because at some point I'll probably end up having to do that sort of game. And I don't know if I want to. To be honest, it would probably be fun actually. Just because then it might be a rage game, and that never happens over here. See, if I just overshot that and just fell off the edge, that would not be fun. What's down there? Why is he down there? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, stuff. Coins. But then why is that bit over there? Where does that go to? That goes to there. But then why does this exist? What secrets? What's secret? Oh! There's secrets. Fudge. Yeah, Roy, you missed both. You missed the raffle and both first and seconds. How is it going, Roy? How are you doing? Are you at work today? How is work? But who has phone? He was on the floor. To be honest, if you weren't at work, I would still actually accept that you were on the floor. Like, it just makes sense, like, lying on the floor. It's comfy. And I wouldn't have been surprised. But then who has the phone? What phone? Did I say phone? I don't know if I said phone now. I am confused. No, I would like to... Oh, secret that I just messed up. Always work. But yeah, Roy, how is work then? I guess. I remember being star kind of sucked. Remember how my brother wanted to give the controller that was disconnected, but I knew that there were blue lights under controller, so I told my brother, connect controller. I'm gonna be annoyed. Yeah, I remember I think I was the annoying star. Let's be honest. But yeah. Oh, we're getting a posture check. Honestly valid. I was not very good posture. I agree. I definitely agree. But that's because my posture sucks anyway, let's be honest. But yeah, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I think number 2. I feel like I would just listen to this soundtrack for just the sake of it. In this 8-bit, that just works. And the fact that it's actually the model that I am got the costume of in-game. Nah. Why? I'm Sonic. Because I'm running fat. See, if I tried to replicate that, I tell you now it wouldn't work. Okay, I feel like there's a secret in here, and I don't trust it. There's got to be a secret. There's a secret in every single one of these so far. So where's my secret? Oh, you know, this whole bit was a secret. That's why there's not going to be a second one, because this whole area was the secret. Wee. Watch me miss. Oh. Okay. Or not. And into the pipe. Wait, but now where am I? I'm nowhere near where I was. I don't think. I need to go back to where I was. I can't just jump this much of a level. Oh. I didn't jump much of the level. That's fine then. I thought I just missed the whole level. Right, there's tanks. I need to shoot everything. Maybe I should have just not destroyed my barricade. Can I shoot these rocks? Okay, I can. Oh, okay, I see what I'm meant to be doing. I think. Ah! I feel like I should play Splatoon. I don't know why this bit feels Splatoonish. It just... Why did that bit? Just that shooting stuff feel Splatoonish. Maybe the music helped? I don't know. I've never even played Splatoon, so I wouldn't know anything. Oh, I like my brain's like, oh, that's like Splatoon. You've totally played Splatoon. It's like, you've not. You'd never even touched the Splatoon game. Which, to be fair, for Nintendo introducing a new IP, I'd say Splatoon's still new. That did really well. And then they tried again with ARMS, and it didn't entirely work. And your brother knew I had the power of the youngest sibling, so until I was 8, I had to change. Just to see Mom's on. Valid. That's valid. Oh, it's a... Is that a flower? Is it a chandelier? Or is it a UFO? It's taking all the flowers. Okay. I presume he's used for something. Makes sense. How to change to just say... Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I understood what you were saying, but I didn't process what you were saying. There's aliens in this game? To be fair, there's dinosaurs. Why would there not be aliens? He has laser beams. Okay, this boss fight makes sense. I can understand this. You have to go. Well, enjoy whatever it is you're doing. I appreciate you coming by. I feel like it's cheating staying up here, but I'm just going to do that. Because I have no idea what else to do, so staying here seems safe. But I appreciate you dropping by. I hope the rest of your day goes fine. I hope your week goes good. Where am I going? Ah! Death! Right, where was my safe space? Here. I'm just gonna hide here. It seems like the best option. They shouldn't have put this platform here. I know they put it in reach so that it's potentially got health in it, maybe. And I'm just like, nah. Nah, it's not death. For I know what I'm doing. And why do they move? Why would they make them move? I like how it was just, I know what I'm doing. And then they started making them move and I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Reverse death? Would reverse death just be not death, or would it be like revival? I guess it would potentially be revival. Sure, I don't know. What is this? The crowns. We found the crowns. Why did I see a crown? Oh, it has a crown on top of it. That, my brain's not just gone. There is actually a crown. And I just didn't see the moons, I just saw a crown for some reason. Totally not worrying at all. Maybe. I don't know. I love how I'm still just in this outfit whilst I'm not even meant to really be here. I would like to buy something. Yes, I know there is 2 type of coins. What have we got? That's cute. I want it. You have not been sleeping well. Aww. Why did that not sound sincere? And what have you been going? Have you been working a lot more? Have you been? Has something happened that's just stopping you sleeping, or just you're just not sleeping well anymore? I don't know. I don't know what to say with these things. Are we done here? Can I run away? Me. You don't know why. Fair enough. Ah, Odyssey needs 8 more. How about, like, 17 more? I don't actually know how many I got. See if it is 17, though. Don't think it is. 73. 17 would take it to 90. What are we on? My maths was so close! So we had 16 to give it, not 17. I was close. I'm accepting that was close. Just tired today. I feel like even like being tired is sometimes a stage past being tired that you're then just unable to sleep. And then the crash happens, hopefully. Because then that means you can actually sleep. But normally for me it's like if I just can't sleep and then have a massive productivity spike, and then the crash then just happens, and then I'm then tired for the next few days. But hey, I had a productivity spike. I like how I was trying to make it up, be like, oh yeah, you'll eventually just not be tired, but then I just, yeah. I feel like I'm just mostly tired most of the time. But I'm probably wrong. What is that? What is that? It be clouds, and there was a moon. Wow. That would be moon. Why is there a moon? What am I on about? Big Boy Bowser. Big Boy Bowser want to people not. Wow, I just can't today apparently. What have we got? Cloud Kingdom, the Nimbus Arena. That. Sorry, you said arena, which makes it seem like the boss fight. So does this, what looks to be like a long corridor into a big open area. That's always just how you know a boss fight's happening. Oh, that looks like a moon. Like, these look like the stages of the moon. This one's a full moon. Or no moon. I don't know. And then they're just like the other stages of moon. That's cool. I didn't expect them to do that. Hi, Bowser. Is it just me, or does Bowser very much look like a very distinguished gentleman right now? Even though he's got like his spiky cuff things and the spikes on the hat, he's still just this is a look, and it works for him. Like, Bowser knows what he's doing over here. The boots kind of ruin it. I don't know, they fit with the outfit, but they make him look not as elegant in a sense. Because he's heavy enough anyway, he don't need big stomps to— Ah! Jump in the hat. Jump in the hat. Hi, Bowser. Ah! There's fire. Ah! More fire. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah. Big punch, run away. Roy, I'm sorry. I would give you another one, but as you can see, I'm a bit occupied at the moment with a giant fire dragon with throwing planets at me. I don't know, is that meant to be planets? And then we're punching. Alright, run away. Oh, he runs away. Okay, that's fine. Try me. Oh, that's a lot of hats. That is a lot of hats. Give me that one. Run. Ah! Stop throwing planets. That's how... I don't even know. Ah! He fought back. I wasn't ready. Oh, how dare he? Nah. Oh, the amount of detail they put into his hair. Like, again, the amount of, like, detail on Mario's outfits. But no, I'm sorry. Bowser's hair getting a lot of detail. That's what does it for me. Because that's just like... How? Oh. I guess we're dead again. Wait, what is it with hats in this game? Why does Bowser get a hat? Because he's having a wedding. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Is it more fancy? Maybe he felt left out because Mario got a new hat and Peach got a new hat. Maybe Bowser just felt left out and wanted a new hat. So he made one. That's what it is. Bowser felt left out. Alright, what's happening here? Other than a broken ship. We'll need some power moons to fix it. Let's get looking. Okay. Ooh. Coins. How do I get back up? Ooh, there's a... I don't know how I'm supposed to get that. Can that reach? If I was to do it that way, maybe. No. Just straightforward. Up. Why do motion controls always do the same thing? Okay, that did something different. So what if I was to just like... I feel like this is a bad idea. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen, to be honest. But did we still unlock it? No. Okay, that's clearly not what you're meant to do there. Let's not try that. I want other trees. Can I get on the trees? Can I stand on... Ooh! I can't stand on them. Proceeds to fall off the trees. Why is there a gap here? That's a very suspicious gap, and I don't like it. There's a moon in a cage. Oh! It's a bird. Did they just pull a Mario Sunshine stealing Flood on me? Is that what they stole Flood? And now I'm like, yeah, I'm now got less that I can do. I can't even change direction in the sky as quickly. That is really gonna actually mess me up, to be honest. Right, where's he at? Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Okay. What do I do with this guy? Probably nothing. Because I can't think of anything I can do with him that wouldn't involve death. Ooh, a thing. Oh, I don't have a hat. That makes sense. Where's Bird going? That one seemed a little I mean... To be fair, he did. Oi, hat, come back to me. Right. That wasn't fun. Let's go back, because I feel like we missed a lot now. Oh, how do I get down there safely? Wait, I can wall jump. Yeah. Nah, actually, and yeah. I now can't unsee that. Ooh, a moon. Yeah, I now can't unsee that ant. Thanks very much. It's shiny. I want to see what's in the rock. It's a moon. Be gone. So what's in this one? To be honest, probably nothing. I genuinely feel like it's going to be nothing in this, and I'm just going to be disappointed. I mean, it's not glowing, to be fair, so I wouldn't be surprised if they put nothing in it. Oh, they put life in it. What does this do? Ooh. Oh, a moon. What is it with the amount of, like... Yeah, easy secrets to find. I get that they're potentially trying to make this more of an accessible Mario game because they wanted it to be helpful for the Switch's growth. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. So I just felt like something would be there. But there's nothing here. That's very disorientating doing that with the camera. I don't recommend. Why is there a path here? Ah, nope, nope, nope. Nope. Not today. What's up here? How does one... Do I have to go around the... Oh. This is gonna be fun. Nailed it. Perfect attempt. Couldn't do it better if I tried. I feel like he might help, actually. Because I feel like with this little stretchy boy, he stretches. He's like an accordion. That's quite cute. Ooh, you can nearly went off the edge. Whee! Okay, so I need to jump out, do this, and go back in. I mean, that makes more sense than death. Totally not me getting amused by the fact he sounds like an accordion. Let's be honest, that's totally not what just happened. I killed him. That was not the plan. Right, I would like... Yeah, actually, what is up here? Is this one just purely for the bird? Or lurk meeting. I appreciate the lurk, Roy. I apologize. My brain was about to say I appreciate the lurk, Ant. Ah, no, that's death. That'd be death. Death is upon us. And probably not in a good way. Ow. I mean, I probably don't need him right now. Unlurk. Yeah. And that. Were you... Is this just because I got confused and now you're trying to confuse me further? Because if it is... Nice, well done. You succeeded. But if it wasn't, then I don't know what's going on. Like, and you know that my brain gets confused really easily. That's rude. That's bullying. I thought that was death. How was that not death? Wow, that's... Nope. But I would like those other coin things. How do I get... Do I just like... That makes sense. And I'd like box. Oh no, I'm stuck. I feel like I want to see every single costume in this game as the 8-bit forms. It just seems like something that... Ah, no. Why would you do that? Why would they move? Why is there an island over there with a moon? How about I just don't ask questions? Because if I keep asking the questions, more than likely something's gonna go wrong. And why am I not doing this back the safe way? Because the platforms are too slow, probably, to be honest. Okay. I think I want this guy before I even try this. Because yes, I would go and try it and just not manage. I would genuinely try it as Mario. Why is there a hole in a tree? I knew it. I knew they wouldn't put a hole in a tree for nothing. Ah! I thought that would be instant death. Why was it not there? Oh, it's in here. It's not in here. Where's the next one then? I mean, that was probably a bad idea. Hi, Toad. How's it doing? How you doing? How did you actually get here, Toad? Actually. How did you get in here? What are you doing? You should probably get going soon, huh? Yeah, how are you gonna get out? That's what I... Fire hearts. I mean, makes sense. Fire would hurt, to be honest. Oh no. How did I not get hit by the spikies? Is that what they're called? Are they called something else? I don't know. Where's the other one? Because I'm missing one. Oh, I didn't go over to the tree. That does explain why it didn't work. Whee! I don't think they're actually going to be called spikies. I just think that I don't know the name of them. Alright, where's the thing? Of course it'd be back at the beginning. I mean, why else would that rock be a different color, let's be honest? Why else would there be a rock of a different color? Moon shards in the jungle. Yeah. I would like these. And now I'd like to run away. not entirely run away to death, but okay. Wee. 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 Ah. Why did you get such a... Ooh. If I, like, do that, like, I've got that moon. If I die, do I still have that moon? Like, is that... Do I have to try and find a way to get that without dying? I feel like I should have to get away. Oh my god, it actually did work. Ha! But I haven't even explored that tiny island over there that's gonna bug me. Because why is there a random moon on an island that has nothing on it? Where am I going? And why is there a moon in a Oh, are you telling me I have to try and aim this guy? I mean, I can probably aim him. It's just the art of managing to get out of the way in time. But how do I get there? Is also a valid question. And I actually don't know how to get there. I'll figure it out, maybe. Join. Hi, Roy. Right, you can't. I love how that's your answer to just always missing it. Regardless of how much you missed it by, it's just death. Death's not your answer, but apparently I can't jump. I just yanked an earphone out. Nope. Wee. Ah, there's a guy. Parkour. But I need to go here. How do I get back up? Mistakes were made. Got it. Fudge is good stuff. I mean... Yeah, fair. I was gonna, like, try and figure out why I would disagree or anything, and I'm just like, nah, you know what? Yeah, I'm letting you guys have that one. Wee. Ow. Take that. Yeet. Right, run away. I mean, I said run, not roll, but... Ooh, there's the things. Oh, I missed one. There we go, now we got them all. Hi, guy. Oh, really? He needs twice. Ah, nope, I'm just not dealing with that. Not dealing with it. Not worth it. Why would they make the glowing so obvious? Why would they also make it so easy to fall off the cliff? That would help. Would help if I wasn't so dumb at dying all the time. Whilst also going into these accidentally. Try me. I thought I didn't want to deal with him. Wait, why is this still glowing? I'll take it. It's health. What's here? What does this do? Oh. Are you telling me I couldn't make it up that without doing this? Because I feel like I totally could. But now saying that, I feel like that may be a mistake in the fact that I totally could. Hi Toad, what you got? Oh, you're not the shop, the inside of the shop. You're just here to greet people. Valid. What you got? Ooh. Ooh, I'd like a tree. Yeah, I'd like to buy a tree. I'd like a new outfit. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good plan. We got a new outfit. Oh no, I meant to change now. Oh no. This isn't gonna look right. Okay, I don't hate it. It doesn't look terrible. We've got the wrong hat on. Or the wrong clothes on even. That's better. We just felt like doing things differently over here. And we get a different outfit. That's best plan ever, I guess. Where am I going? What does he do? He glides? Where does he glide to? The magic island in the middle of nowhere that I can't find anymore. Where did the magic... Oh, there it is. But how do I get back? Thank you for following. Hi, Manakadi. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh, that's the wrong controls. We have inverted controls. Okay. Is that inverted controls? I mean, yeah, actually it is. I hope you're doing good. How is it going? Is this going to take us back? No, I'd like to go back up to the proper place. Can I go back to this? Is it this one? Because if so, I'd like to warp. Can I? How does warp do? Is it like fast travel? There's fast travel in this game? I'll take it. That's not a terrible idea. Ooh, it's a glowing butterfly. I did see this on the first one, that's why I wanted to go back here. Rude. Incredibly rude. Ooh, a toad. Hi, toad. What'd you like? Hello, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? The captain is missing. Well, I found him earlier. You would... Ooh, cave. Didn't know there was a cave. Good, thanks. I'm glad you're doing good. What brings you here, actually, is valid. Maybe a valid. Because, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what I'm on about. Yeah. Ah, wrong button. I want these. Was I leaving here? I think I was. You're from Spain. Ah! Honestly valid. I should maybe move the sound out. Actually, I'm going to move that. Because that's now with the coffee, and coffee's attacking it. So if I move sound alerts, why is this not? There we go. It's now in the other corner. It should hopefully be slightly more obvious. The Odyssey is repaired. Yay! How odd. It doesn't look repaired. We need a new paint job on it. Yeah, you're from Spain. Honestly, fair. Whenever someone says that, it just makes me think of the meme of I'm in Spain without the A. And it's the spin thing, even though it's meant to be Spain without the S. Although I'm pretty sure... No, I've got the... No, it is. It totally is, actually. That's what it is. It's just... Yeah. I'm sorry, that's the only thing I can think of just now when it comes to Spain. It's that meme that's going around. I apologize. But yeah, how's your day going? How is... Yeah. How did you find us is actually another valid question that I feel like I want to ask. Because whenever someone that has just got a name that I don't entirely know, I'm like, oh, how did they find me? Metro City. Oh, it's a city. We're at the urban forest, therefore the title's still accurate. All these levels have been... Oh, it's woods. Oh, should have said forest rather than a woods. Oh well. The Scourge of the Skyscraper, that is actually a pretty good name for something. It's Bowser's ship, yes it is. Why does the aviator costume not look out of place in the city? Am I just missing something here? Hi, Pauline. I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to chat right now. I need to figure out a way to save the city. Things been arced. Not even at. Oh, hi, Mario. I've not seen you in ages. Just. Nah, I'm not in the mood to talk. City's been attacked. Can't deal with. Can't. Rude. Yeah, I don't remember the city in this game looking this bleak. I don't remember this bit. I definitely remember the city looking a lot better. Hi, Roy. I'm listening. Which one's post? Oh, that's actually just valid. It's because my desk is here at the side of me. And it's just natural to go sit on an armrest and just kill my posture. It's the natural way for me to move. And now I'm like here and I feel like I'm completely off camera. But, yeah. Hydrate. Hey, Roy. I don't know what I was going to say there. I'll do the actual water one rather than give you the option. Because, yeah. Ah, stuff. Too many enemies. Kill the tank. I don't think I was meant to be the tank there. This is very bleak. I think is the perfect word right now. I don't do that right now. Ah, there's a Goomba. Wait, why is there so many Goombas? Can the Goomba go jump high enough? He can. They're gonna make me do a Goomba stack. I like how as soon as there's more than one Goomba, it's, oh, Goomba stack time. Ow. Oh, look. The Goomba stack was useful to get health. That's not entirely useful. I mean, that would have, maybe. Where am I trying to go and why am I still trying to be the Goomba stack? Because they're not going to try and make me go this far as a Goomba stack, are they? I'm just going to avoid those guys. Because I don't trust them. Oh, I can't fit. Okay. Goombas can't fit in here. That's kind of sad. I wanted to go up the stairs as Goomba. Oh, but there's another Goomba. Rude. Do I actually need to be a Goomba stack? I don't think so anymore. Ooh, a moon. Oh. Oh, it is a moon. But it's not a very safe moon. I have to jump for it. That's not safe. Nailed it. I don't care that I hit the building. I made it. That's all that matters. It's that we make these things. What is this? Ah, there's evil. There is evil. There's always evil, let's be honest. There's just always evil. New don't call interior. I mean... Ouch! That hurted. And why is he even pushing me? I think maybe how is he pushing me is a better question rather than... Why? I feel like there should be like an achievement for removing all these posters. But because there isn't, I'm not gonna remove all these posters. Oh, that's death. Ah! I hate that just because of the Santa hats on that, he kind of looks like he's trying to be the Grinch on that emote. And you can't tell me otherwise. It actually does look like that. For some reason. It's the Grinch. Ah! More coins! Proud of you, Aunt Roy. Are you gonna notice? Before I die, apparently. I mean, hey, I didn't die. I just fell all the way to the bottom. Proud of you, Aunt. Oh, go away, Goombas. I don't think I should have been able to jump that high, but let's not complain. What's this way? Oh, why would they? Why? How do they expect casual gamers to pull off some of this? I don't think they actually expected me to go that way. And I now think that's death. I don't know how I recovered that. Nor do I think I want to know how I recovered that. All I know is I'm going this way. Ah, too many bug things. I don't even not like bugs, they're just there. Ow. But hey, at least I didn't get hit by bugs. Yeah, we're done in here. We're just done in here. Too many bugs. We're still not high enough. Why is there Goombas in a box? That's not a very nice present. I don't appreciate Goombas in a box. Hi, person. That thing is trying to suck up all the juice from the city. Well, to be honest, I'm sorry. But I want this. And that might mean that I have to... Oh, this might take a while. We did it! I don't know how else I was meant to get those. So do I just, like, hit it with the hat? No. I love how just realistic and un-Mario looking the bosses are. Whether or not that was a conscious decision. A subconscious or subconscious. Oh my god, it has a plug. Its nose is a plug. I never noticed that before. Like, it's actually got a little plug at its nose. And we're probably not going to be able to see it again. Just keep shooting, just keep shooting, 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 just keep shooting. We got him. Nailed it. He dead. He not dead. He mad. He super mad. I don't trust laser beam. Okay. I wasn't meant to come out the tank yet. Oh, laser beam. Am I meant to be in the tank for this boss fight? I'm gonna presume so. Are we gonna let me hit you again? Please? Maybe? Maybe? Yes. Ah, electric. Wait, you look longer. That might just be because you're slightly faster now. Ah! Where are you going? Oh, where are you actually going? Oh, not the laser beam. Anything but laser beam. Okay, cool. We're ow. We're out. Ow. Ow. Is he dead or? Not yet. I don't know, maybe. I mean, he seems dead now. Right? Maybe. Yay! He'd be dead now. So are we now not evil looking city, or? Because I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Yay! This is the city I remember. A fresh start for the city. This is what I remember. It looked a lot nicer. Bowser hasn't gone away. Must have gone away in the scuffle. We should probably get back chasing him. So we don't have enough power moons. Okay. Yeet. Hi, sir. What do you like? What do you want? What do you want from me? Hi. Space Needs. I wonder what she's up to now after the most recent excitement. Cool story. Oh, they have a skipping rope. I feel like this might have been a mistake. I feel like this is meant to be harder than it is. But I don't know how fast they're gonna go. Oh no. Why are they speeding up? I didn't agree to this. No. Please stop. Please stop counting. I can't keep up. Stop. Ah. I got 61. That'll do. I feel like there's gonna be a thing. Is this because you missed a raffle or something else? Oh, it's a guitar man. Hi. I changed it from jazz to metal. Yeah, that's not even funny. Nice. Oh, it's a scooter. Can I, like, put my hat on the scooter? No. Grand Theft Mario, am I right? This is now just exactly how I'm moving. And I realized that this is America, so I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Like, that's what I realized. I was on the wrong side of the road. Do I have to go that way? It says no left turn. Okay. Oh, that's why no left turn. Ow. This is the way I'm going. You can deal with it. Ow. I crashed. What was that? Nothing. I really... I want to hit that. Hi, Pauline. Ow. Hi. Can I talk to her on this? No, I have to get off it. That's sad. That was not entirely how I want to speak to her. New Donk City really means the world to me. I just can't thank you enough. You really must join us for the festival. 4 backup musicians. Well, I found a drummer. I found a drummer. Yeah, he's a drummer. What other instruments do you want? Because I found a guitarist. Are you just not telling me? Do I have to go and figure out what musicians you want? My little scooter's still here. Why? They put a musician over there. Why would they do that? What do I do with the ball? Can I like yeet it off the map? Oh, it exploded. Oh, it's a bassist. Haha, it's me. Funny joke. It's not a funny joke. I could have been the last guy as well. I'm kind of sad. Because when I heard the drums in this whole moon theme of whatever, I kind of thought, oh, cool. Each musician's going to get their own, like, little solo during it. Turns out, no, only drummer gets that. Because it's just the drums put in for this world. Where's my scooter gone? I'm offended. They stole my scooter. They stole my scooter. Actually offended. Oh, what did that do? Nice. Right, where was the guy? Where was the guitarist? He was over there. I'm just trying to look for the other sparkly. Because he has like a little sparkly thing above him. Hi. Yeah, we need to, you go play. You go play at the place. You go play at the place. What else do you want? Like... It seems like a jazz club, so I guess a saxophone would make the most sense. To be fair, this whole city looks like a jazz club. That's probably vaguely what it's based on, let's be honest. Ow. I would like on the roof, please. Wee. That's grass on a roof. Only in New Donk City. Not to be mistaken with New York City. Where you can find Mario falling off a building. Without getting hurt. Best plan ever. Oh, there's a guy. Hi. The only guy not wearing a hat. And you can... How do I turn a corner? Oh, the controller's at the bottom. That makes more sense. Ow. Cue Mario Kart. Nope. 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 There we go. Micro Mario Kart, yeah. That was fun. I want like better, more of that. Oh, what's in here? Can I get a suit? Can I get Mario in a suit? That's sad. Although I do kind of want a model of the hall. That sounds fun. Bye, woman. Hi, what have you got? I can't get a suit. I'm getting a suit. Mario's getting a suit. I mean, I didn't have... I mean, I do have to give him a hat, actually. Because if I don't give him a hat, he's just going to have, like, a random hat. Why does it work? Why does Mario not look out of place now? Even though he's tiny. Oh, why's the door open? I feel the spirit and remote control in you. I just asked for more! This... He's got no hat. Oi, you, hi. Mario Kart. We got this. Hi Roy, you're back, join in. It's actually a Mario Kart song. Why would they do this? I'm like a pro. I'm really not, let's be honest. I just say I am, even though I'm really not. Nailed it. Rigged. What's rigged? Oh, the raffle. That makes perfect sense. I like how I always thought that was a pie chart on that emote, but it's actually a marble. My brain just always thought it was a pie chart. And I'm like, okay, sure, it's a pie chart. That makes sense, because rigged. Why do I feel like there's another moon? They would not have two pedestals if there was not another moon here. I've got to go for, like, the high score or something here. Also, it's totally not just an excuse to do it again. Parkour. This is very much not just Mario Kart, let's be honest. I actually think I would play Mario Kart if it was, like, a face-down version of this. Oh, I did get a new record. But was it good enough for the next... No? Is there not a second one to get? I'm just gonna not, you know. Let's just not. Let's just run away. Oh, it's a pipe! It's Pizza Rat! Oh, I scared away Pizza Rat. Nah. That was rude. I was confused why it had a thing on top of it. Can I fall in? Death! Ooh, cans. Can I... Why is that satisfying? Can I get up here? I mean, let's be honest, that's probably a no. Let me through. Let me get this. Oh, are you for real? Okay, that's fine. I can get them. Oh no, it's a flower. I kind of thought that's not how I expected that to work, actually, let's be honest. I've got no reasoning for how I thought that was going to work. I thought I could control it, actually, is what I was going to say. Apparently I can't. Which is... Ooh! Ooh, secret! There's always secrets, let's be honest. It's a Mario game. Ah, it's a fire flower. So, how do I get over to the... Do I just jump on top? Is that actually how they're going to try to do it? Is you just have to jump on... Ah, it's fire flower! I mean, I feel like I could have just not tried to kill them all. I could have been the bigger person. But instead I decided, like... Am I not allowed to kick that can? Oh, I am. Yay. That can gone. That can gone forever. Whee. Right, run away. Yeet. See, if I just fell off there, I don't think I would have been mad. And that's terrible. What's this way? Whee! I wanna... Mistakes have been... Oh. Okay. How am I supposed to get down there? Can I, like... Why do I hear a noise? Ooh, there's one in there. Hey, are you going for 100%? Not just now, but I might once I'm done. I'm still doing story. I feel like I might try and do 100% once I've done story. But I would very much figure that out. I don't know. Ow. I like rolling. Ow. I like how I say that as I get... Ooh, ooh, there's a ooh thing. Me and 100% work very well because I just get distracted by everything. And by everything, I literally mean everything. It's 100 coins to play. Why did I read 100? It's 10. Ah! Nah! I got it this time. Although, to be honest, I probably don't. Yay! I did have it this time. Oh my god, the guy on the wall looks like the boss from that place. He's even got his hand. I did not expect that. Even then, I feel like with the 100% run, I would end up needing a walkthrough. And so I don't really think I'd be allowed to do a 100% run on stream with a walkthrough. I don't know how that feels. I feel like that just seems like it wouldn't be allowed. And even if it was allowed, I feel like it's just... You shouldn't need a walkthrough if you're doing it on stream. I don't know. I'm probably wrong here and I'll just potentially do it anyway with a walkthrough. But yeah. Ow. I did not expect to get up that high, but you know what? I will take it. Oh, we got here earlier. Ow. Where was I going? Wait, did I get the one that was in there? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's fine. Yeet. To be fair, the main question here is why is there grass on a building? Only in New York. Well, New Donk say. Oh, why is there a musician on the top of a building? Or am I now being dumb? Does that actually happen in New York? Hi. Why is it a trumpet and not a saxophone? It should have been a saxophone. I feel like I'm offended. I'm not even offended. I don't play either of these instruments. We need that thing to supply power to the festival. I don't suppose you're familiar with underground work, are you? You can say that again. Familiar with underground work? Yeah. Alright, wouldn't you like to know? Sorry, what do you want? It didn't move. What are you on about? I love how the only reason I knew how to do that was because I'd done it before, because it was a sticky out thing. I'm like, ooh, let's yeet. Wait, what was the point in that room? Is that just pizza rat? I feel bad. Ow. Go away. No. Not today, evil plant. Oh no. The bugs. Oh, more bugs. I feel like I knew it. I knew it. They wouldn't not put something up there. Right, run. No, that... They would never not bend. How did you get down here? What route did you take? Actually, what route did you take? Perfectly valid question. And how did these guys get down here? What route did they take? What's up with that? I like how to me the coins are more important. Ow! Yay! Does that mean we fixed it now? And it works now? Does it all just work now? Where'd we go? Hey, we're budding. This just reminds me of that Sonic Heroes power plant. It's just the color scheme now that that's now glowing. Oh, are they killing moons for their power? You should maybe look into more renewable fuel sources. Because I don't think that's a very renewable source. I think that's a finite resource and you need to think about the environment. Pauline, what are you playing at? Why do I feel like I'm going to get DCMA'd for this soundtrack? Like, they can't really DCMA me for a game that's in a song, a song that's in a game even. Can they? Is that something they can actually do? And if it is, then thanks, Nintendo. That's kind of rude. Where am I going? I like how there's so much confetti. This one of your city's traditions. So if this is one of your city's traditions, how? Yeah, but I don't think Nintendo DCMAs really. I mean, do you know Nintendo? They take down, like, I suppose, they take down leaks. That's the only time they ever really try and strike videos, if it's a leak. Ooh, I got a leak. Guys, we got a leak for Diamond and Pearl. It's the starters. We know the final evolution. It's Empoleon, Torterra, and Chimchar. Infernape. That's the leak. There we go. Nintendo can come at me for the leak for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We know the final evolutions. It comes out in like 9 days maybe. I don't know. But there we go, guys. We know the final evolutions of the starters. Oh, and there's a third legendary in the trio. It's Giratina. We don't know that yet. They went through and had backlash for about 10 years when they changed their approach to... They went through that and got backlash for it about 10 years ago. Then they changed their approach to only attack Rips and Pirates, really. Fair enough. I think they also try and... Well, from what I've heard, they try and attack people that have got hacked game content and stuff. Like mods and hacks and stuff, which... You know what, hack-wise I understand, but mods I'm a bit like... They're keeping your games alive longer than you guys did, so... Yeah. Ah, the barrels! Wait, am I literally just playing Donkey Kong right now? And why did that take me so long to realize that I'm just playing Donkey Kong right now? Whee! I like how I started out wanting every single coin, but then I realized I'm probably just going to damage myself more if I try that. Monkey dead. Big monkey dead. Hi. Oh my god, she actually stopped singing to speak to me. I didn't expect that to happen. And then she goes straight back into it. Very fancy music. Oh my god, they had like... Why am I surprised that they have like really expensive looking PA equipment? And why do I know this? Why am I sad enough to know that it's all really expensive looking PA equipment? Alright, what? No, you're in the raft. Oh, it's because Ant joined. Oh, we can leave this place. Okay. Roy, proud of you. It worked. Proud of you. Oh. 103. That's like the third movie, The Dalmatians. That never happened. That's hat 1, 2, 3. That's kind of satisfying. I forgot the table flip guy things happened. And I now think I might need to edit my text box so that it can fit the table flip guys. Or that something happens with the table flipping. I forgot that existed. Let's go to the snow. What? Roy, what you whatting at? Are you whatting at the table flip? Or because I did something? I like how it's just the table flip, or did I do something? Oh. Ow. I feel like I just need to... I don't know. That's amazing, love it. Yeah. Just the table flip. In itself. I feel like Ant would have one of those keyboards that he actually has them pre-programmed. And has like 1,000,000 of them. I really do feel like... Twitch has their own... Guys, emo idea right here. Cause we're table flip. Hey, looking at work. I appreciate the lurk, Blaze, and I hope you're doing good. I hope work goes good. But yeah, I'm taking that. And if you remind me, table flip emote. I want it to happen, I really do. Because that just makes sense. No boring AF, honestly valid. That makes sense. I don't actually remember what you do anymore. Hit Windows key plus. I'm not going to do that whilst I'm streaming, actually. Because I don't know if that's going to break something. So, let's not do that right now. Because I feel like that would just go badly. Wasn't doing anything, just started an at-home job. Oh, so, okay. That's fine. I was confused, going like, wait, I don't know what you do. I didn't remember if you did anything. But if you just started it, that makes sense. But hey, I mean, you're keeping yourself busy, which is always helpful. You're not crazy. I mean, are you sure? Why is there a hole? Oh, I meant to go in the snow. Okay. Yeet. And I hate that you've made me curious to hit Windows key plus right now. But I feel like my PC will just explode on me. Why are they watching a TV of Bowser? Hi. That monster stole our racing prize, a frosted cake. As if it weren't bad enough, he blocked the entrance to our race course. We need more power moves to get back in. I presume these doors have something to do with it. Nah, just bring some emoji keyboard. Bet. Win plus. I didn't. I've zoomed in. Yeah, that brings up magnifier. Oh, it's not plus Windows dot. That makes more sense. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I'm sorry, I didn't see the dot, Ant, okay? I didn't see the dot. I just saw... Yeah. Ooh, there's a thing. There's a shiny bit of ground. What is... It's just coins. That's actually sad. Sorry, now don't be sorry. I just managed to zoom in, which... You know what? I didn't know I could zoom in on OBS. But I'll take it. Can I knock these guys off the edge? Yeah, man, it has been. How's it going? It be going. Ah, it's a wooden block. Ah. Inbound CS. All I'm gonna say right now is, so what does that even mean? I like how Ant knows what this means, and I'm just over here like... I don't know these things. Customer service. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I feel like that's actually a job that I could do, to be honest. And I feel like I'd actually want to do that. It sounds dumb, but I actually feel like I would. Ah! You sit on cam all day. Oh, is it cam or is it just mic? Because if it's just mic, I'd do it, but if it's cam, then... Wait, why is it cam? That's actually a valid question that I've got. Why is it cam? I always thought those were literally just, like, call centers in a sense. Ooh, a moon, yay. Took me way too long, but X marks the spot, you know? Be gone, spikies. Be gone. More personable I mean, that's true. Theoretically, you would think. Yeet. That, or they are micromanaging. Honestly, I feel like it is the second one. It does feel like it could be the second one, slightly. Everything that's online chat and whatnot. Fair enough. I always thought it was just, like, either phone call stuff, or, like... Because I always see on, like, websites and stuff, that there's... And the clients don't see me, just my bosses, so they know I'm doing my... So it is micromanaging then, Ant. You got it right, well done. I like how I'm just like, oh, it's probably just micromanaging. But that makes sense. That does make sense, actually. Because it is one of those that I'm like, how would they make sure you're actually doing the job? The energy of moon seems to open the barriers. I mean, ow. It's as if I can't know how, it's as if I don't know how to move. So really, your work shouldn't have, they know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm on about right now. Let's be honest. Run. Can I, like, get rid of a lot more of this snow? Because that's, like, a lot of snow. And... yeah, there's, like, no snow now. Whee! Well, I'm gonna be like... yeah, that was a mistake, because I wasn't ready to do that yet. Ooh, hold up. That's that... I pressed the wrong button and it turned out to be a good plan. Oh, why do I hear brutal music? I love how it's just now I've got their soundtrack in... oh. Oh, it's slippery ground though. It better not be poison. See, if it's the poison guy, I'm not happy. You know what? I think I would have rather had poison guy than this guy because I forgot this guy exists. Wee. Ah! I feel like I was too far away. Oh, I actually made it. Yay. Ow. Yeah, there's no point in me even trying to outrun him on ice. And land. Nailed it. He dead. He big dead. He big dead. And jump. Where'd you go? We. Ah! Still better than a cube farm. A what? Whoops, hit cap lock. Honestly, fair. What's a cube farm? Or is that like just an office? With like all the little areas. I mean, that would make sense to call that a cube farm, actually. I can get behind calling it a cube farm. And now I think, actually, if that is what a cube farm is, I'm probably going to start calling it that. An office with cubicles, yeah. I hate that that's so accurate just to call it a cube farm. Because in essence, that's exactly what it is. Ow. Or what? Ooh, a thing. Or the new open office trend is even worse. Is that when nobody has a little partition-y bit? Is that what that one means? Oh, I don't know what any of these mean. I'm just like, oh, is that this one and that one and all these words? It makes it obvious I've not had a desk job. I don't know if I could do a desk job. I actually don't. Like, I feel like I could do a call center desk job if it's not actually in a call center. But at the same time, I just don't think I could do a desk job. Not like a desk job anyway. Only one buyer to go. Probably the last one. Funny enough. Oh no, it's Slippy. Let's get Goomba feet, because they apparently aren't Slippy, which I don't fully understand. Whoa, the thing fell and I wasn't even there. I didn't even see the little this bit for it to fall. Ow! But I am for Goomba. Okay. It wasn't gonna work, I was worried. Hit the moon. Yeah. Ice dodging Goomba stack. Suppose I am kind of ice dodging, actually. The pandemic made remote a normal, which is more awesome. Horrible price for us to pay for... The pandemic made remote a normal a lot more, which is awesome. Horrible price for us to pay for business people to learn. Oh, I get what you're saying now. That makes sense. But yeah. Like, it very much just explained that, oh, so many jobs don't actually have to be in an office. And when you think about it, that then can save them money. Because they wouldn't have to pay the electricity bill as much. Because nobody would be in the office. Unless they had to. So it would save them money. When you think about it. Like, at-home based working saves these places money. Because now they don't have to pay constantly for every single electricity bill. And now that's the responsibility of the actual people. And they never thought of that, let's be honest. And cleaning and leasing the building too. Exactly. Like, if they just do it as a completely, purely online-based office, they would save a lot of money. And they would never know. Like, they would never have known about actually the amount of money they could save from not doing this kind of thing. Like, it really is the fact they could save so much money, and they just didn't think about it. They really didn't think about it. Until the pandemic, but I guess that makes sense. Hey, Ant got a raffle. Well done, proud of you. The Bamboo Grand Prix, that Cool. Don't know what I was thinking. Whee! Oh, I thought I was gonna land. That's sad. Oh, I can control. Well, I mean, I can kind of control. Right, Roy, you didn't. Did you join? Before I even say you didn't even join. Yeah, Roy, you missed it, Roy. I'm sorry. I know it's harsh, but you missed it. Hi. How can I be of assistance? One racer won't come out. Okay. Let's go get him. Hi, racer. The fact that they just say one racer won't come out makes me just think of Wreck-It Ralph. And I don't know why. Like, I get that it's because of the whole racer thing, but... Why would they have this much snow here? I know that I'm being dumb. But it can't just be for this, right? It probably could, let's be honest. What's here? Hi. Yeet. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Okay, bye. See ya. You're coming with me. Hi, Yara. How's it going? How are you doing? Ow. 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 Oh, this seems like this is gonna be fun. So are our heads in the clouds today? Honestly, yes, probably. Finally, now we can start the race. Okay, sure. This is the cloud world. It's a snow world. So, I'm gonna accept clouds. They're both similar. We've been in the cloud world, actually, today. Oh, this is the training. Do I look like I need training? Look at how pro I am. Nailing it. Look at that giant shortcut. Oh, that's okay. I maybe probably didn't training. I'm good. How are you? I'd be okay. How's your day been? I can never remember what time zone you're in, Yara. And I feel like that's one of those things I should probably remember. Parkour. Looks like a giant yeti. It probably is, to be fair. Your EST is 11 AM. So you are time behind me, that's fine. I could never remember if you were behind me or in front of me, and that's why it was just, I could not figure out. Ah! Yeah, I can't control this anymore. First it was the RC car, now it's this. Like, what is Mario Kart doing? Cheating is how you're winning. I am not cheating. Oh, I'm falling off track. Cutting the line. I'm not cutting the line. What are you on about? I feel bad. Some of those guys just got that far. I finished as they started the final lap. I kind of feel bad for that. We got there. We win. Your pride's a multi-moon. Okay, but do you have like any other races, or was it just that one? Because if there was other races, I feel like I need to try them. But I don't know. Ow. Also, those Yetis didn't have a chance with your hopping cheating skills. With my hopping skills, yes. But I don't have any cheating skills. What are you on about? No, don't yeet me off the cliff. Proceeds to yeet me off the cliff anyway. Thanks. Thanks very much, Cloud Man. Oh, that's... okay, that's cold water. Don't swim in cold water because you'll drown. Because it's cold water. I just feel like there's secrets in here that I haven't got yet. So humble. I mean, I wasn't cheating. I was playing the game as it's meant to be played. Like that's how you play this game. You play it as it's meant to be played. There is so many Yetis outside. Why is there so many of them outside? Like, yes, there's some there. But it's then when you go and look all the way up there. And over there. And then straight into the distance. Why is there so many? I'm ready for the next race. Sign me up. Believe that business is so you're meant to fall off course and cut shortcut. Yeah. To be fair, they have checkpoints, and I went through them all. So, at least I went through the checkpoints. That means that they can't really have a go at me. Because we went through the checkpoints. Whee! Look, they're also jumping off course. What you on? See, I'm totally meant to, because they're all doing it. So I was totally meant to, because it was the practice run for this. I don't know what that corner was. The way you got to check that doesn't matter. It matters truly is getting to the checkpoint. The way you got to the check doesn't... Yes! All that matters is you got through. Seems like a Goron sport. Is that the Zelda rock people? Because if it's the rock people, actually, I agree. But that's like all I know about Zelda, is just potentially the rock people. No! No, 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 no. Nobody's getting in front of me. That was harder. They were better, plus I was a lot worse than the first time. But it does seem like it's the Zelda rock people kind of sport. Hey, is there? Do you have another race for me? They have no more. Okay, bye. Bye then. How do I get back? Oh, it's pipe. I like how the guy says, "This is the way back," and I'm just like, "How do I go back?" Why is there a pull? Ow. Somebody come get her. No. No, we're not going there. Not for Mario. Wait, is Ren higher up? No, okay. Anything up here? No. Oh, there is actually. I lied. A moon. And I can't even see myself right now. That's when you know something's going. What's this way? Can I like do a spin and get rid of all the snow? There we go, that's better. What's up this way? Ooh, a thing. Yay, another moon. Now what'll be happening? It's the fact there's a shop and I've not even been in it yet. Why am I not even going in the shop yet? Right, what's you got? Oh my god, that's cute. I'm having it. I like how it's just, oh my god, that's cute. I'm having it. Nothing else, just, oh my god, yes. Okay, bye guys. Unless you guys are hiding any more secrets. Which You know, I don't think I'd be surprised if you guys were. You're hiding those. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's actually a pipe. I feel like I'm blind. How do I get back up to this ship? Not by going into water. That's not a good plan. Wait. There was a seed over here. And I just saw where the seed needed to go. Give me the seed. Right, I need to go take the seed over. Right, seed into the pot. I'm on a beanstalk, climbing up to the tower of the clouds. Don't know what we're doing there. But it is very high. Oh, this looks like a mistake. Actually. Give me the flower. Bring me up. No! Do I have to try that all over again? Oh my god, I do. Well, you know what? I'm not doing it then. If they're gonna make me do it all over again... Can I just use the map to fly to the Odyssey? Can I just cheat? Is that what I can do? I can. Okay, good. Because I'm not dealing with that. Not happening. $137. Oh! Guessed it right. Alright, where are we going now? Where does that? Seaside Kingdom. I mean, why not? Why not go to the beach? Oh my god, those penguins up there. Like the Mario 64 penguins. I kind of hope we can throw them off the cliff. Like in Mario 64. But we're not going to find out until we go back there. What way are we going? There's a moon. This whole game's about a moon. I love how we're just slowly getting some of the little figures and stuff for the background. I feel like someone would 3D print all of this. I actually feel like someone would go on. I would 3D. If I had a 3D printer and I knew how to model things, I definitely think I would 3D print these. Even then, why do I feel like you can easily just rip the models out of the game to 3D print them that way? Don't know how you 3D print the tree though. That's the main one I'd have a question with. Would you have to do it upside down? You could do it upside down. But I don't know how that would work. Ow. This place actually looks really nice. Oh look, he's drinking water from the beach, which is probably really salty. What's on top of the fancy goblet? I mean, he's thirsty. What are you on about? Bubbling used to be beautiful resort until that foul creature showed up. Just look at him guzzling all of our sparkling water. What? I mean, he's thirsty. When you run out of water, he'll go away. Duh. Hi. When the water of the four fountains combine, they create sparkle water. This miraculous elixir brings happiness to anyone who imbibe it. Why is there so many words there? I thought that was a kid's game. How are they gonna know, one, how to say elixir, and two, I don't even think I'm saying imbibe right. Is the UK education system just... Actually, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be that surprised if the UK education system was failing us. I would like... Oh, he'll come back eventually, so he's not here right now. Fair enough. Ooh, ooh, flower. Speed. Yeet. Nailed it. We ran on water because that's just how fast we are. But now I think I've gone the complete wrong way. Oh, I want to be one of these guys. Just because I feel like it'll be useful. The American education system is... Am I also meant to know what that word is? Because all I can see in that is sage. And I'm like, is that word meant to say sage? Or is this another word that I just don't know? Because apparently I don't know many words anymore. The sound of that cork, though. That was satisfying. Oh, look, he angry. Oh, he actually is angry. He's pretty angry. There's 3 fountains left. I mean, yeah. But, oh, it actually is telling me where they are now. And I now think I've maybe picked the harder one. But I also think I want this guy again. Sage is a slang for very sad. Okay, that's fine. Hold up, can I? No, you can't get that high. Why is there so many Goombas? They would never just have this many Goombas for nothing. Let's be honest here. There's too many Goombas here for not having a Goomba thing. I would like the flagpole though. In actual fact, I want to try and... Okay, so it's clearly not that way. Got it. Ah! Rolling spike balls! This is not fun. They're actually kind of predictable. 2 at once, that's not fair. Oh, there's like that one round in Takeshi's Castle. I don't know if Takeshi's Castle was actually out in America. I don't know. There's like that one level. Or round, or whatever you want to say. Yeah, we made it. Do. I kind of want to go back into the thing. The Goombas. For the rest of this. For no reason. Other than, I guess, to see if it's actually possible. Although I also want those, so I need to try and do some weird parkour that's totally not going to work. It worked. And it shouldn't have, probably. But what is this way? Can I can't go up in that way. There we go, now I made it. And the Goombas didn't. They can't get me. That's kind of funny. I forgot to get them in. Silly me. Ow. The seal above the canyon. I mean, what kind of canyon? The Grand Canyon? That's not even funny. That's not even a joke. Can I skip the cutscene? Yeah, I can. Right, next one. I'm going over that way. Although in actual fact, I want the thing that I missed. What do you want? I did get the Power Moon in there, so deal with it. Why do I feel like there's more hiding around this corner? Whoa, there is. I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't actually expect there to be anything more around this corner. Nor do I really want to deal with those Goombas. Or those rock things. There's a seed! What am I supposed to do with the seed? Like, I get I meant to plant it, but I haven't seen the plant pots. Ah! Ouch. That actually hurt. That hurt my feelings. I'm just gonna run across the beach. And I will find a plant pot. It's gonna have to be on solid-ish ground. It can't really be not in solid ground, right? I can't see plant pots. Oh my god, it's crabs. They were kind of cute. My brain was about to be like, can I actually swim with this? Oh, there's pots. Whee! Alright. That wasn't even the right location, the right way I wanted to go. So I'm gonna just go this way again. Speed! I am speed. Ka-chow! Mistakes were made. Crab, now I want to... It does... I thought sushi was fish. I mean, I get crab is a fish. Kind of. But, like... Can you have crab in sushi? Am I being dumb here? Probably, let's be honest. That looks like it could have been a Pokeball. California rolls, the crab, imitation crab. You think I would know this? That's all I'm gonna say, is just you think I know anything anymore. I think I'm gonna need this guy. What? Rude. Oh. Maybe I should, like... Ow. Oh, if I just, like, run around in circles. That actually works. And we can clear out the lake that way. But we can't clear out the above the lake, that's the issue. Do I need to roll the... I mean, I'm down for some sashimi too. With some nice salmon. I mean, you're making yourself hungry, but because I don't think I've ever had sushi, nor do I even actually know what any of these words mean, it doesn't really work on making me hungry, because I'm just like, I don't know what any of this is, and you're making yourself hungry. But because I don't know what any of this means, it's having no effect on me. And I love the fact that you're making yourself hungry, and it's not working on me. That's quite funny. Just one more fountain to go. Boo, more fountains. Wow, that was actually a dive and a half. Ow. Rude. Whee. What is that? Oh, it's heart. It's health. Okay, I accept health. Can I... Oh, okay, good. There is fish. As soon as I started going underwater, whatever, I'm like, oh, is there a fish? Because if not, I go and drown. Ha! I killed... Ah! No! I'm glad that thing nearly tried to attack me. Otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that moon. Although I now don't understand where they're coming from. Some of them have holes. So some of them are obvious. But some of them just come out of nowhere, and that's really not helpful. Especially when I don't trust anything in any game anymore. Wait, why is this? This is too open. I knew it was too open. I knew there had to be something. Run away. Run away, little fish. Nailed it. Bump, bump. Moon. So why? I don't know. Why is Bowser getting sparkling water? Or is he not? He's just helping this guy get it. I don't know. Oh, is he actually getting all the catering stuff from other places? Oh. Camera bro. That's a fun one. Let's try and sort that. Let's pause whilst we sort this. That's upside down. That's not broken. That's not fixed. Okay, we're back. Camera fixed. Now we can try and get him. I love how the camera decided to break at the exact best possible moment when we're about to do a boss fight. Stretch. Honestly, valid. I'm gonna ask if I can do it after the boss fight. Because I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't. That's not, we're running out of water. Actually, I'm going to try and do it during the boss fight, because I kind of feel like I actually need it, to be honest. Ah! Can you stop moving? And just... Ah! Why don't you die already? Ugh. Okay, where am I going? Chasing them down. Oh, so I feel like I'm actually not mad. Oh, there's a thing. Flagpole. That might actually be useful. Run. Come on. Accept death. Yeet. Oh, we're falling in the thing. Why is that actually kind of pretty? Like, why is that actually kind of pretty, though? And why is there water effect on the camera lens? That's attention to detail, Nintendo. You need to do that in more games. That's what you guys need to do. Whee! I hate how shiny Mario's shoes are. I've just noticed it. And now it's like, I can't unsee that anymore. So are we out of here? I feel like we actually are going to be out of here. Which is sad, because we just got here. And I now see a moon that I need to go and get right now, before I forget it. Like, I can't just leave that moon right there when I've seen it now. Oh, is it gonna let me go back? The Luncheon Kingdom. Right, I want to go back to Seaside Kingdom. That's where we are now. I need to. Well, I don't want to pick somewhere new. I want to get this moon. The one that's up here. With a bunch of Goombas. Ah, it's a Goomba. No, I didn't ask to be attacked. Be gone. Right, how am I supposed to get up there? Ooh, I know. I know how to get up there. I need one of these guys. Yeet. And now we grab. And up. Yeah. Knew it'd be one of those guys. Now, why is there a random pipe? And what does it mean? No, I'm not. I'm not dealing with another one of those. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with another one of those. Wee. Wait, is the volleyball back on now? Because I know they were on about how, like, oh, beach volley, yeah! They were on about how they were all sad that they couldn't do it. And now they can. I'm in. Fight me, bruh. I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know the best angle to play this at. Unless maybe VR's better angle to play this at. Ah, no, not there. That's cheating. Oh, are we going again? Okay, sure. What happens if I just leave, like, mid-game? Did I just spike it? I feel like I want to keep spiking it. I don't think I knew you could spike it. Nah! I mean, I got a moon. That'll do. Did not know you could spike the ball. That's actually... No, I'm not playing again. I'm running away. I'm actually running away. Whee! Can this even get in the Odyssey? Not really, but okay. Alright, now we can move on. Why did I go in the Odyssey? That's not what you do. That isn't what you do. There we go. Set sail, yes. Luncheon. Ow. Ow. Sparkle water. He did get sparkle. But we are gonna go and raid. Don't know where we're gonna raid yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So we'll go over to just chatting whilst I try and figure out where we're going. Because I really don't know where I'm going yet. And we can figure it out. Because there's not many Mario Odyssey people on. There's normally no Mario Galaxy people on. You know what? We're gonna go... Let's go. We're gonna go to an Animal Crossing person. Because honestly, at some point in the near future, if I can figure out a time, we are gonna start playing Animal Crossing. So we're gonna go and raid Suzukan. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but they're doing Animal Crossing. They seem fun. Their aesthetic. I like their aesthetic. So we are gonna go and raid them. And because they're doing the DLC stuff, and I got the DLC, and I'm enjoying it so much so far. So it's honestly, let's go try and do that. So we are gonna go and raid. We are gonna go and raid there. Ow. Ow. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming along. And I'll see you guys probably next Wednesday again. I would think. Don't actually know. No promises. But yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Hope.
Nope. It's a fact during when we were playing Friday Night Funkin'. I was like, oh yeah, I'm decent at this game. Proceeds to go play the game that he claimed to be decent at, and is terrible. I saw the last time I was watching you, I think. Because you went through like... I think it was Little Nightmares that you were doing when... I hate that the animation for Flamethrower comes out of Stunk Tank's butt. Like, he farts fire. And I can't unsee that. Oh, nah. Like, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that saw that. Let's be real. That animation of Flamethrower came out of his butt. You can't tell me it didn't. I know deep down it did. Sky, please just die already. No.